Hallelujah, hallelujah. It's another Sunday. All glory and honor be unto our God. Hallelujah. Let me get this here. Wow. Ode Silva and Sister Winnie. I can see the two names there. You're very welcome. Please share me out if you can, so that others can join us. Let me see if I can share myself out as well. Hallelujah. He has given us victory. I will lift him higher. Jehovah, I will lift him higher. He has given us victory. I will lift him higher. Jehovah, I will lift him high. He has given us victory. We will lift him higher. Jehovah, we will lift him higher. Ode Silva, you're welcome. Sister Winnie, you're welcome. Musisi Kizito, you're welcome. How are you today? Yeah, I'm great. Thank you. Thank you, Musisi. And you? I've been waiting for your voice with headsets on for 1 hour and no. You know what happened, Musisi? Oh, I'm very sorry to say this. The clock went back last night here in UK. I would have reminded people. The clock went back, so it would have been 4 p.m. by now, but it's just 3 p.m. now because the clock went back last night. Oh, my fault. I would have reminded people. Sometimes I automatically think that people will know these things. No. The live stream is 3 p.m. UK time and it's now 4 p.m. Nigerian time because we went back last night or for early hours of this morning. The clock went back in UK. I completely forgot to inform people. Wow. Maybe that's why some people already dialed in before and they couldn't see me. That's why we haven't got enough people. If you don't mind, anybody here, if you don't mind sharing me out, I will appreciate it because I think that must be the problem. I forgot to announce it. Sorry about that. But if anybody can share me out, let's see if we can get more people in the house. He has given us victory. We can turn around like your clock in UK. We can turn around. Yes, so can turn around. We can turn around. Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing this. I don't know why they keep doing this. In March, last Sunday in March. Okay, great. I'm good to hear that you're. I'm happy to hear that you're good, Musisi. Yeah. In March, last Sunday in March, we will go forward. So it will become the usual time before. It can be quite confusing, especially when you're new in UK and you are not sure of what's going on and they announce it. It's normally announced, but not everybody will pay attention to some of the announcements. So in March, end of March, we're going to go forward again. And yeah, it's just so confusing. They will join very soon. Okay, thank you. Let us just keep singing and then wait for more people. Because I have an announcement to make. A little announcement, just little. Be lifted high. Be lifted high. Oh Lord, be lifted high. For you are worthy, righteous and majesty. Oh Lord, be lifted high. try, and I'm not going to be long today either. I'm going to try and see if we can make it for an hour, because my senior sister visited. She's been with me for the past 1 week, and early hours of this morning we took them to the airport. So we've been awake for since a very long time this morning. So hopefully I will not be this praise and worship and a little bit of health talk. There's a health update I want to give us. And I also want to give a special update, but I'll wait for more people to come in before I give that update. And yeah, so we'll see how we get on. If by 4 p.m. we should be able to be rounding up, depending on how many people we have in the house. Thank you, Rose, for your for your support. I appreciate that. You and Musisi always in the house to support. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. And the announcements I'm going to make will relate with to you, Rose and Musisi. I will give the announcements shortly. Glory's reality is in the building. Thank you. Where you are, Rose and Glory, where you are, do they take the clock back? Like here in UK, early hours of this morning, the clock went back. That's why now it would have been 4 p.m. here, but now it's 3 p.m. And I think that's why some people like Musisi, because he's a dedicated supporter, he said that he's been hanging around for the past 1.5 hours because the clock went back. So I'm sure some people may have come in and thought, she said 3 p.m. It's past 3 p.m. Where is she? So I think that may be the reason why we are very thin on the line live today. But it's okay. I think it's my fault. I would have made the announcement maybe in my community. Yes, I would have put some announcement in my community to say that today's live stream, 3 p.m. UK time, but that the clock is going back, so it's going to be an hour behind. But people are coming gradually now anyway, so that's good. So I've already welcomed you, Glories, Reality, welcome to the house. And, I'm going to drop the link because for the past 2 live streams, people have been coming up to sing with me or to say something, and I really do love it. So it's not just me sitting or standing and dancing. Other people can also sing their own favorite songs. So you don't just join my own favorite song, you can also sing your own. So if at any time, very soon I'm going to drop the link, so anybody who wants to come up and sing can do so. But before then, let me welcome more people. Rose, I've already welcomed you. Edith, Edith, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining in. I know it's very early there in US. Maybe you're about to go to church or whatever, and you want to support me. Before you do, me too, I've been waiting for over. I see. That's what happened, sis. Our clock went back this morning. So we had an extra hour in bed this morning, but it has thrown a lot of people off balance. They are wondering why I'm not on live yet. That is because of the clock. It went back. So you're very welcome, sis. Thank you so much for coming. Miss Judy Tiro Vlog, thank you so much for coming from Musisi. Yes, I know you're from Musisi. Thank you so much. And thank you, Musisi, for bringing him. Is it him or her? Yeah, him, her, along. I appreciate. Nkechi Cynthia, you are very welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Health and Fitness A to Z. It's my we do similar things. My colleague in this kind of channel, I'm Ifechi Health and Wellness, and she is health and fitness A to Z. We cannot talk enough about health and fitness. So the more the merrier, sharing these informations out, because a lot, believe me when I tell you that a lot is happening health-wise. We're going to talk briefly about something that actually came to mind that I need to bring awareness to people here. I need to bring that up. Today's live stream will not be long. As I said, we've been up very early in the morning because we have to go to the airport by 6 o'clock this morning. So we've been up since before 5 a.m. So the live stream today will not be long. Thank you so much, every one of you, for coming. I really appreciate you all. Right. Be lifted high, be lifted high. Oh Lord, be lifted high. For you are worthy, righteous, and majesty. Oh Lord, be lifted high. Thank you for making it in here. Okay, yeah, you're welcoming somebody. Now, I'm really hot. Let me see if I can open this back door. It's amazing. Let me talk about the weather briefly. Because here in UK, this is last day or second to the last day in October. This is my back garden. I just opened the door to my back garden so I can get some fresh air. And I don't know how to put it. About 3 weeks ago, we were freezing here in UK. Very, very cold. But since last week or two, since last week and the whole of this week, it's like it went back like summer again, really hot. I usually feel hot for obvious reasons in the best of times, but when the weather changes slightly, look at my face. Let me get some tissue or something. Hold on, my people. I haven't even stood up to dance, and I'm sweating like this. So you can imagine the door is open now. This is unusual for UK. Very unusual for us to be feeling this warm, but we can't complain. We can't complain at all. We thank God for every weather. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. He reigns, oh yes, He reigns. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. Hallelujah. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. He reigns, oh yes, He reigns. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. He reigns, oh yes, He reigns. Giving glory to the Lord, He reigns. Let me drop the link in case. You never know. You never know. Musisi may even want to come and sing for us a Ghana song. You never know. So let me drop the link. In case anybody at all, please join me on the stage because I would like to hear somebody else sing today as well. That's the link. Yes, hallelujah, hallelujah, Rose. Let me give the announcement that I want to give. Short, just a quick one. I can repeat it next time, but I don't think it's necessary to repeat. I'll just give the announcement briefly, and then we'll sing more song, and then we'll talk about something, an insight I want to bring up regarding health, and then we'll sing more and round it up. An hour we are done today, not more than an hour today. Despite me feeling hot, I'm still drinking hot tea. Typical. I do this even when I go to Nigeria, it's very hot. I still drink my tea. I think I've lived in the UK for too long. So we are Queen's people. Queen Eliza taught us to be drinking tea, whether it's cold or warm. So I can do without my green tea, whether it's rain, whether it's sunshine. So even I'm feeling hot, I'm drinking my hot tea. Okay. Nkechi Cynthia, I've already welcomed you. Lady Posh TV. Hello, Lady Posh. I'm sure you've been to church today and you're going to give us a little bit of message. I'll go to your channel later on to see what message you have for us today. Lady Posh TV. And in my live stream, I always say to people, if you see any name that you are not familiar with or you're not connected with, write the name down, and after the live stream, you can connect with the person. I prefer it that way so that we don't get distracted I'm not going to waste time today. And the quick update is, and before I talk about the update, I want to say, first of all, I want to thank people who have contributed to this, and then I'll say what it is. The first person I'm going to thank is Usisi Quizito, and then the next person is Rose Ebujo, and the next person is my sister Edith. My name there, Edith, who also is my immediate senior sister. She resides in US. These are the three people on this chart I'm going to thank today. There are other people who contributed, like Cost Reps Corner. I don't know if you know Cost Reps Corner. He contributed. Cheese Space TV, or Cheese Space, I think Cheese Space, she contributed. These are the people I'm going to thank before I say, and I think maybe those of you who know that this channel is new may have started to understand why I'm thanking these people and what I'm going to say. And that is the fact that this channel, this Effective Health and Wellness channel, was opened exactly 2 months ago. I have the other channel, which was, I've had that channel now for nearly a couple of years, just under 2 years, my Effective Family channel, where we talk about family, relationship, raising up children and all the rest of it. And I decided to open this different channel because my interest as well is in health. And a lot of people were saying, oh, we don't see any health videos on your channel anymore, because I was involved in relationship, family. There's a lot to say. So I said that the best thing to do is to open a different one, so that if people want to look into health and wellness, they can come to this channel. If people want to look at things to do with family, they will go to the other one. And for some reason, the video I uploaded 2 days ago, that video went semi-viral, because I've got 1 point something K. I don't get 1 point something K my views. It's only, but that was because a popular YouTuber found my video very helpful and she shared it in her community. Just in case you wonder, because you see the ones before that, you're getting 200, 300, 100 and something, and suddenly, boom, the one I uploaded on Thursday is now hitting 1.2 or 1 point something views. And that was because it was shared by this popular YouTuber who I didn't know. All I saw was that so-and-so shared your video. I'm like, wow, you're spelling the good news. Okay, Rose, wait now, I'm coming. I'm going around the house. I'm going around the house before I drop the news. Anyway, so yes, I've got that good view on that video, and a lot of people found that video helpful. And that was the video that was talking about parental conflicts, having conflicts in front of your children, what it does to children. It does a lot of damage. That video, if you have not watched it, please do. And if you know any young couple, please share that video, because and it's another video that people also loved as well, which was in my other channel. Yeah, of course, they're all in the other channel, where I talked about 5 questions that couple need to ask themselves. That video also piqued quite a number of interest. So these are the things, those questions, if we keep asking those questions regularly, it will help us in managing our families, our marriages. Because some of the things that cause problems in marriage, trust me, is nothing major. It's just that people don't fully, you think you understand your spouse, but you don't, because you misunderstand what they say, or there's lack of genuine communication. Genuine communication. Because when we talk about communication, people think, well, we talk. No, genuine, and appropriate. Yes, appropriate communication. It's just not any kind of communication. But I'm not going there now. Today we are on health channel, so let us focus on this one. I just digressed a little bit, but let me go back to it. But Rose is waiting for this update, and that update is that after 2 months of opening this channel, I've hit over 1,000K and I've hit the 4K watch hours. And that's thanks to these people I mentioned before, because they are the ones I know that actually actively were running and helping with my PL. They helped a lot. Obviously, I did my bit. My sons, wherever they are, they all help. I've never seen my WH get this quick. In my first channel, it took nearly 1 year. Because I didn't know what I was doing that time. I came to YouTube not knowing anybody, not knowing what's up. I didn't know what's up in my other channel. So it took nearly 1 year to achieve that. this one took exactly 2 months. So I've done whatever they ask you to do. You know how you do the first step, second step, and now the third step is where they're reviewing the channel. That only happened on Friday, so I assume this is weekend. By next week or so, we'll see if I'll hear from them. So that's the good news. And thank you once again to Musisi Kizito. Thank you to Rose Hujo. Thank you to my sister Edith. Thank you to Concept Corner. Thank you to Cheese Space. And there might be other secret people who helped run my PL. I don't know who else, but if you do, please, if you did, please, you're included in this appreciation. I thank you. And I'm excited to say that I'm going to do like a monetization party on this channel, because I did not do it on my other channel, because I did not know people like yourselves. I did not know that this is not something you even do, because I had a lot to say on that day. So I'm going to reserve everything for that day. You know, I have a lot to say. And yeah, thank you, Josephine. Oh, Josephine, I haven't even welcomed you. I can see you saying thank you. I didn't even know that you are here. Thank you so much, Josephine. And yes, thank you for the congratulations. And Rose, yes, thank you. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, I was surprised how that channel just went like that. And then I'm hoping for more good news on that channel, because we're going to be dealing with the various health conditions. I'm not going to use too many medical terms. I'm going to leave it as simple as possible, just straight to the point for people to understand some implications of some of the things we do that may damage our health. That's how I'm going to come in on that channel. I'm not a medical doctor. Yes, I'm a health practitioner. I'm not a medical doctor, and I don't want to go into too medical terms and things that will confuse people. I just want to do the basics so that people can get it and take control of their health, because that is what is paramount to me, is for people to take control of their health. You would have seen my brother-in-law. I did a video with my sister, my most senior sister, and my brother-in-law, because my brother-in-law in particular, he's in his 70s, and he's into exercising. He loves exercise. He does in the morning and in the evening. So I said to them, for my health channel, let's go. We did about 5 minutes. I'm going to share that with you people this coming week to see what we did, just to create awareness, to say that it doesn't matter your age. And I was saying it as we are exercising, I was saying to you people think I'm doing okay for my age. Come and see him. He's in his 70s, but you never know, because his body is used to that. So age is not a limitation. Age is only a number. We cannot say, oh, we can't do it. Oh, my bone will crack if I do this. No. When I upload that video, you see who I was talking about. But I just did that video just to create awareness on this channel, to show that exercise, it can be done by anybody. You can just do it at your own pace. You don't have to rush it or anything like that, but it can be done by anybody. So that's the update. Thank you, my lovely people, so much. So the channel, I'm just waiting for it to be monetized, and yeah, to hear back from them, maybe next week or the week after. I'm not in a hurry. Anytime they come back to me, we'll do the rest of whatever. And then when the time comes, I'll find appropriate time. It will not be a Sunday live stream. It will be a weekday live stream, probably on Fridays when I don't work. Most Fridays I don't work, so it may have to be on a Friday live stream. I'm going to do like a monetization party, and I'll give some update that day to say one or two things, but wait for that. That will come before the end of November. I'll schedule that in, and I'll let you all know, and I'm sure all you, my lovely people, will be there to support me. I'm so happy for you. Oh yes, Rose, thank you so much. So if you are still running me, please stop now. I thought it just happened on Friday, so I thought I'll let you know, and Musisi as well, because I know he's always doing that. You are cordially invited. Okay, and my daughter's birthday party coming up on the 4th of November, this coming Friday, by God's grace, and everyone here. Okay, just Josephine Adeniji. That's on Friday, 4th of November. Okay, that's fine. That's all noted. Yeah, I'll have you on bell. So if you put your bell on, I'll be able to see that. Yeah, so we thank God for what he's doing, for us on here on YouTube, because I've met a lot of wonderful people. That's the main thing. Remember to see, my sister knows the drill now. She knows the drill. Sis, thank you. Everybody, please don't hurt my thumb up. You know how beneficial it is to give me thumbs up. You are only allowed to give one. If not, I would have said, everybody give me two thumbs up, but you can only give one. So please give me a thumbs up. Thank you, sis, for reminding people. She's getting into the hang of it. Thank you so much. I always forget to remind people. And I know that in my videos, there's a prompt there for people to thumb up, but for some reason, people don't. I don't know why. It helps with our videos. And that's one thing I do. Because sometimes I go to your channel, if I have not been for a while, I'll watch about 2, or if it's social media, I'll watch about 3. The only thing that tells me if I have watched that video when I come back is my thumbs up. Once I see that video is thumbs up by me, it's already thumbs up. Oh God. Grammar. My sister is an English teacher. Sis, is it thumbed up? Or if I see that the video is already thumbed up, yeah, I think that's it, sis. Yeah. If I see that I was already thumbed up, then I know that I've watched that video because I don't miss it. I really don't. If you think I'm telling lies, go to any of your videos and watch and see. I just don't miss it because to me, it's something that we just have to do to help each other. So I don't miss it. So please, when you watch my videos, don't miss it. I think some people do it and watch ads. Thank you. And watch ads. And talking about ads, if the ads, I also, for me, I don't know about others, but if the ad is more than 2 minutes, please, after 2 minutes, skip. But if it's less than, some of them are 50 seconds, some of them are 1 hour, 3 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, watch to the end. But once it's over 2 minutes, please skip. Yeah, because I understand that just watching at a minute or even 30, if I'm wrong, correct me, or even watching up to 30 seconds of the ad before you skip, that is already counted. Musisi, correct me if I'm wrong, because some of the ads, they go up to 5 minutes. I've seen ads, I don't know any of you can identify here, I've seen ads that say 42 minutes in an 8-minute video. Hello. Obviously, common sense would know that there's no way you can be there for 40-something minutes. I don't know why they put that kind of ads, 40-something minutes ads. I've seen 15 minutes and stuff like that. But once it's over, once you do 2 minutes, please skip. But don't skip immediately you see the ad, you skip because you want to hear what the person is saying next. Just try as much as possible to watch the ads. Thank you so much for reminding that, Rose. It's very important. I also make sure, but since I knew the importance of art, but before I didn't know, even though I'm a YouTuber, before, when I started this another channel, I didn't know much about YouTube. So I didn't know that you have to, since I knew the importance of art, I always do that. I'm more than 2, yes, some arts are more than 2, yes, some of them are more than 2 minutes, but please, after 2 minutes, skip. For me, only 3 minutes. Even the ad can be 1 hour exactly, only 2 minutes, 3 minutes video exactly. So when it comes to that, please don't say, oh, because we have to watch ads to help them, we have to keep, no, 2 minutes for me, but most of them are less than 2 minutes. So that's good. Just watch them to the end. It doesn't take time to finish. Yeah. So that's about ads. Yeah, because we want to make this announcement because this, maybe by the time I do the next live stream on this channel, it will have ads. And it will have it will have $sign, so that people who want to super chat me will not say, well, see, this channel is not monetized. I wanted to bless you, but I can't. By next one, by God's grace, there will be that $sign. Anyway, but having you all here is more important to me than anything at all. I love you all and thank you so much. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. That the Lord has made. We will rejoice. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, this is the day. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. He has given us victory. We will lift him higher. Jehovah, we will lift him. He has given us victory. We will lift him higher. Jehovah, we will lift him. Thank you for hosting. Okay, are you going? Are you going health and fitness? Thank you so much for coming anyway. If you're going, that's fine. Thank you so much. He has given us victory. We will lift him higher. Jehovah, we will lift him. He has given us victory. We will lift him higher. Jehovah, we will lift him higher. Do you know what? Today is the 30th of October. Tomorrow will be 31st. This 10th month of this year, 2022, will end tomorrow. How many of us know somebody who saw the 1st of October and not here today? I'm sure we know a few, or you know somebody who knows somebody. A lot has happened this month of October, but here we are, looking forward to tomorrow, the last day of October. Some people talk about Halloween. Halloween is, I think it's tomorrow, 31st of October, or is it today? I don't know. I know it's last day of October. What does that actually mean in real sense of it? Because sometimes, especially those of us abroad, we join in things that we don't fully understand. From my research, it's not something any child of God should be celebrating. But sometimes we get our children involved in things like this because we think that, that's what they do. But I tell you, when we came into this country in the 80s in Scotland, and they're talking about this Halloween thing, and I have to investigate it. What is it all about? But when you see the displays in the shops, then you know that it's not something that you should really get involved in. They talk about witches, they talk about this, they talk about that, and they dress in a spooky way and all the rest of it. So that time when my boys were young, very young in primary school, they have a big thing about this, especially in Scotland. And they'll come back, Mom, Dad, they're doing Halloween. They want us to dress as whatever. I said, no. Tell them that you're not part of it. But we're going to be odd one out. I say, yes, be odd one out for Jesus. And they got used to it. Initially, they didn't understand why they would not dress like monsters and stuff like that. I said, no, I will have to sit them down to explain to them that this is not something you should be taking part in. Again, this is a personal opinion, personal decision. I know some Christians, some people, some of our friends then, they allow their children to participate in those things. But I said to them, do you actually understand the meaning? We cannot be all things to all people. We cannot say, oh, because that's what they do here. I don't want my children to be left out. I don't want them to be, let them be left. After all, they're not the same color as the people in this country. After all, at a time in Scotland, in those days, in the 80s and 90s, there was very few Black people in Scotland. Before I continue, before the names run out of me, run out of my eyes, Sam Nkendrim Agora. Now we there here from Munich, Germany. Welcome to the house. Now we there here in UK, in London, UK. Sam, did you change clock today where you are? Did they change clock? Because the clock went back early hours of this morning. You're welcome to the house, Sam. Lady Posh, I've already welcomed you. Who else? Gift or no, you're welcome to the house. Blessing Posh TV, you're welcome to the house as well. Blessing Posh TV, just to tell you, everyone, just like I have Ifechi Family and I have Ifechi Health and Wellness, that's how we have Blessing Posh TV and Lady Posh TV. They're the same people. So if she's the same person, so if you're not connected with her, please take the name down, and after you can also connect. That changed the same time here. Okay, it also changed over there in Europe. Okay, yeah, so it's the same everywhere. Yeah, okay. Oh, Bimbo Akinsanya, my new acquired daughter. I found her. she's already promoted me to grandma, even though it hasn't happened, but I'm claiming it because it's going to happen very soon. Thank you so much, Bimbo. And my new acquired daughter, I have a lot of you now. Rose is here, one of my daughters, and now Bimbo. I acquired Bimbo this week or last week. Bimbo, when was that? When I saw her video where she was lamenting, and I'm like, oh, baby girl, don't worry, don't lose hope. Just come on board, come and join live streams like this. And please, I beg you all, if you're not connected with Bimbo Akinsanya, I want everybody here, if you're not already connected with her, Musisi and Bimbo, please get Musisi's, connect with Musisi Kizito in particular. He does promoting channel as well, giving WH and stuff like that. Connect with Musisi. He does that almost on a daily basis. He will support you as well in growing. He helped me in my other channel. He also helped me in this new channel. As I was saying before you came in, this new channel, I started it exactly 2 months ago, and I've hit the not required, whatever is required. I've hit that. So I'm just waiting for them to send me, do the searches, and then, see what happens next. So please, everyone here, support Bimbo for me. Bimbo Akinsanya, TV, she's a lovely young lady. And I don't know how I just, saw her video. It's not one of those ones that you go on live stream, maybe you see, it just popped up. You know how sometimes videos pop up. And when I saw her title, I'm like, oh, let me see what this young, lovely lady is saying. And when I heard what she was saying, I'm like, no, don't give up. Just keep going. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So please support her for me with whatever you have. I will appreciate that. So welcome to the house, Bimbo. I really welcome you to the house. Gifts or not her gift, I've already welcomed you. So what was I saying? I was saying something. Sometimes I talk too much. I look quiet sometimes, but sometimes I also talk too much. And I go from one thing to the other. Something will catch my eye. I'll start talking about that one. And that's why I always, whenever I do my sit-down video, I have to restrict myself. Instead, I'll do it part 1 and part 2. I don't want it to be more than 8-9 minutes so that people can benefit from it and watch to the end. Because if you leave me, I'll go on and on. So when I'm passionate about what I'm saying, I'll just go on and on. I was saying something before I started talking about Bimbo. I can't remember what it was, but yes, I think I was talking about the channel, my new channel. Sorry, hitting the required number of subscribers and watch hour. I don't know whether it was what I was saying before, but whatever it is, if I can't remember, then it's not that important. And how well can I eat avocado and broccoli? Aha! I want to start eating because of their health benefit, but the taste isn't pleasant. Right. You see, I like this type of questions. So if anybody has any other health question, please ask. Based on what I've been uploading recently on this health channel about the big C, I've been getting some private IG as well. Obviously, some people don't want to ask some questions here. I've been receiving private IG from people, and I don't mind that at all, because 2 heads are better than 1. So we can, chat about these things and give information. Thanks, man, for your undaunted support. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. That's why we are here. Once I see anybody here on YouTube, the person becomes my own. If you are younger, you become one of my children. If you're older, you become one of my friends. Even if you are younger, you still become one of my friends, so it's okay. So your question, how do I eat avocado? And let's leave broccoli for now. But avocado, do you say you don't like the taste of it? Wow. Okay. The best way then to eat them, if you don't like the taste of it, try it, you'll love it, is to put them in smoothies. I started doing that recently because broccoli as well. I'm not a big fan of broccoli, but I actually put them raw. I cut it raw. I put some broccoli. I put a little bit of ginger. I put a little bit of even carrot. I put carrot because it takes the taste of broccoli away. All these things I've just mentioned now are full of goodness. Broccoli, you can add avocado pear in a smoothie as well. Yes, I've done that before as well. And I put kale. It's like it turns green, but that tinge of a carrot makes it to have a different blend the color a little bit and gives a little bit of taste. Some people will add banana. Banana is well and good, but maybe half of it, because banana is one of the fruits that you shouldn't eat a lot of, because yes, it has natural sugar, but I run away from banana. I don't eat it all the time, but I can also add it in smoothie, but I only add half of it. So that can also make that, take away that taste of broccoli. So that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Bimbo. Grind, just do it as a smoothie. Some people talk about juicing. Juicing, if you want to do juicing, that's fine. But to me, oh, I don't do juicing. What I do, I eat everything, because juicing means that you grind the your fruits, then you have to drain it and drink the juice and pour away the chaff. We call it chaff. At that time, it becomes chaff. But I don't do that. When I do my smoothie, I don't call it juicing. I don't juice it. I just put enough water in that juice and I drink everything. That way, you're getting the fiber, you're getting all the nutrients, including the fiber. But when you do juicing only, that means you are just you've grounded everything. You now got the juice out, and you are throwing away the fiber. To me, that's where the main things are. So I grind mine very, very smooth, everything together, and I drink everything. That's how you get the full benefit. It helps to glow your skin. Your skin will be glowing, and people will look at you and be wondering, where is the wrinkle? I say, wrinkle is somewhere. Wrinkle is somewhere until when it's ready to come. I'm not, it's not ready to come, because I'm not letting the wrinkle to come yet. So you do things like that. Bimbo, does that help? Does that help? Yeah, I love this. Okay. Oh, Sister Winnie. Sister Winnie was here earlier. When before I logged in, I saw her name. Sister Winnie, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Yes, smoothie is an easy way to eat your veggies. Exactly. I did not know that I can have broccoli raw. I put it raw in my smoothie, and I would, oh my goodness, I'm like, this is good. And I put a bit of kale. Kale is a very good vegetable to have, but having it on its own is like, oh my God, it's like you're chewing whatever. But when you blend it all with everything and just drink it, avocado nauseates. Oh, avocado nauseates, it makes you know, all right, okay. If avocado nauseates you, then there's no point in forcing yourself to have it. But avocado is a very good, in fact, you can have one avocado pear in the morning. If you like it, to eat it like that, it becomes your meal. It becomes your breakfast. One medium-sized avocado can be your meal, because it contains really good fat and is filling. Okay, but if it nauseates you, my dear, there's no point in doing that. You can do other things I just mentioned. Kale, even what the other one, spinach. Spinach is very good. You can also blend it. You don't have to cook all these things. You can have them raw, and they have you even benefit from them when you eat them raw. Yeah, yes, juicing takes away most of the fiber content. That's what I'm saying. So when I see people doing this juicing, and then they'll drain it, and then they'll chuck the other one away, I'm like, come here, bring it here. You're chucking away the main thing. The people don't get it. They're just juicing. Why not drink everything? What's the point in throwing those ones away? Like the fiber, which what you need. Yes, please, let's create that awareness. If you like smoothies, please just do everything in smoothie and drink everything. Don't juice it. Yeah. Yes, avocado has a healthy fat. Yes, very good, very healthy fat. But if she said that it makes her sick, yeah, or vomit, in this country, in UK, when people say, "Oh, that makes me sick," initially, when I'm like, "Makes you sick?" I thought sick is general sickness, but no. When they say, "Oh, it makes me sick," that means it makes them to feel nauseous or to vomit. Yeah, that's the word they use here in UK. I don't know whether they do the same in other parts of the world, but when they say, "Oh, that makes me sick," that means it makes them to feel nauseous. Yeah, it has a healthy fat. It's very good for, smoothies. Yeah, Bimbo, smoothies, go for it. Smoothies is very good. You can have a day of detoxing, and you just say, today I'm going to do a smoothies detox. And for the whole day, you just make it into 3 parts. You have a glass of smoothie in the morning, a glass in the afternoon, a glass in the evening. If you're not used to it, obviously you start feeling hungry, but My body is used to it. I do that every single Monday. I don't eat on Mondays. Like tomorrow now is my no eating day. I don't eat on Mondays. And I just do, sometimes I just do it with some fruits. Sometimes I just do it with smoothies. Sometimes I do it with only green tea and water. And my body is used to it. I think initially you'll be craving for things. You'll be like, oh God, you'll be yawning. I'm hungry. But once your body gets used to it, my body knows that every Monday nothing goes in apart from fluid or smoothies or stuff like that. And it does you a lot of good. As I've always said, you may not look or feel slim because you may have heavy bone. There are lots of people who are a little bit on the heavier side that are healthier than people who are very slim. Some people think that being very slim, in fact, we had a test some time ago, and somebody who was really a lot slimmer than myself has a lot percentage of belly fat or body fat. You call it visceral fat. Visceral fat is not what you are seeing. What you're seeing me now, because I'm size 16, yeah. Some people are size 8 and 10 and 12. They are skinny, but they may have, this person I'm talking about was on very slim side, but her body fat was a lot higher than mine. And that really made her feel so bad. And I said, yes, it happens. It depends on what actually you're having inside. Some people may be very slim, but they're not healthy. Some people, obviously, being obese is not good. Having a lot of carrying a lot of weight that you can't move is not very good. However, I've always said to people, don't always talk about losing weight. Talk about healthy living. In the process of healthy living, you are going to lose weight once you are doing it the right way. And let us not stop if we are in the situation where we use this word, I'm on diet. People will offer you a piece of biscuits. Oh no, I'm on diet. Please don't use those words because they're not good. We should never be on diet. Instead, tell the person, oh, I'm on healthy eating. And if you fancy that piece of biscuit, please take one and eat it and continue what you're doing later. Don't let it be something that you're like, hey, you go for a party, people will be eating jollof rice and chicken, and you'll be there picking salad. Don't make yourself miserable. Healthy eating, but when you go out, you can indulge and eat whatever you feel like eating. When you get back to your house, that party is only for one day. Don't make yourself miserable and others to think or make others to feel bad. Some people, even though they are slimmer, they see them coming in front of people who are a little bit heavier, and they say, no, I don't want to have that. I'm actually adding some weight now, so I don't want to have that. Just give me water. Making others will be feeling like, and you are talking in front of people who are really, really overweight. So we have to choose our words. You may not mean bad. You may not even mean what you're saying, but let us be conscious of that, what we say and how we say it and around people, because some people can take offense, even though you did not mean to offend them. But especially when people are a bit on the heavier side and you are much slimmer, and then in front of them, you see them eating maybe rice, and then you're saying, oh, just give me some salad. I don't want to eat anything. I don't want to get fat. No, such comments is very unhelpful. It can cause somebody to go into depression. Some people go into depression just because of what people say, just because of attitudes of people around them. And that can even make them to binge eat. They say, what's the point? Look at that person is slim and they're just having salad and me, and they will even want to eat more, not the other way around. We're not encouraging that person. It happens, and sometimes people do it not because they want to offend, but let us please stop. Because somebody confided in me not long ago about this kind. That's why I remember that. I want to bring it up now to say that it actually made her, her morale very, very low, because this person knows that she struggles with her weight and making these kind of noises around her in the name of talking. It's not good. Let us be very mindful of what we say, because or how we react around people. If you want to help the person, they say, way, if the person wants your help, they say, way you can help them. If they don't ask for your help, just leave them alone. Most of the time, these people are adults and they know what they want. And if they choose that they want to be very heavy and wear size 20, 22 dress, so be it. Leave them, you know. So let us help people more. The health update I want to us to, I said I'm going to spend an hour. And my husband said, yeah, good luck. He said, you always say that you're going to spend 2 hours and you spend more than 2. Today you want to spend an hour. Let me see how it goes. But we have spent 50 minutes now. Yeah, we can still do it in an hour today because I said I'm tired because we've been at the airport early hours of this morning. But the quick update I want to give about health is recently somebody, but before I go on, people who just came, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Thumb up this live stream, please. Thank you so much. So the person was diagnosed with a big C. I think because I'm doing this series on C, then this information came to me through my IG and I had a word with this person. And the fact is that, please let us listen to this story. Yeah, because it will help. If you don't help you, it may help somebody that you know. They were diagnosed with a big C of the lung. And when people are diagnosed with cancer of the lung, what is, please write it down for me. What is the first thing you think of? Write it down if you know. Anybody, I know we have different kinds of C's, yeah? But once somebody is diagnosed with the big C, what is the first thing everybody will think about? Please just write something on this thing for me if you know. What's the first thing in everybody's head that somebody was diagnosed with the big C of the lung? What was the first type of cancer? What will everybody think about? Do you know? Can somebody type? If you don't know, you don't know. Bimbo is breaking the rule of this live stream. Bimbo, the rule of this live stream is that when you're here, you connect and listen to what we're saying. It won't be long. And after that, you can please connect if you don't mind. Yeah. But it's okay. I'm not telling you what to do. It just helps to focus more on what we are saying or doing. When somebody is diagnosed with a big C of the lung, where do people's mind always go to? That is the reason why they've got that? Do anybody know? Obviously, if you don't know, that's fine, because but I thought it's something that is common. I thought it's something that is common that people just go there. They think, oh, that is because this is the reason why. No, it's okay, my dear. That's fine. That's okay. Your first time here. That's okay. Yeah, it just helps with engagement. Yeah, lack of iodine. Okay, but that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe lack of iodine might be obviously a contributory factor of a cancer of the lung, but there's one particular thing they are thinking. That is the lungs. Yeah, cancer of the lungs. When somebody is diagnosed, thank you, Bimbo. That's the first thought. Any cold? No. Smoking. So this lady, thank you for that, because that's the word I'm looking for before I can now tell you what happened. Once anybody is diagnosed with cancer of the lung, the first thing is, well, you see, because they smoke. But this is a lady. I'm not saying that ladies don't smoke. Ladies smoke, but this is a lady that was diagnosed with cancer of the lung. She has never smoked in her life. I know that ladies smoke, but that's a different for another day, because that was one of the active and passive. Thank you. Sisi, you're a good student. I've got good students here today. Let me say this quickly before I go and talk about this lady. One of the first shocks I got when I came into UK in the mid-80s was to see a lady smoking. It was a shock. I would stand and stare. And my husband was like, what are you staring at? I said, can you see that lady smoking? Honestly, I didn't know that ladies smoke. And because I know that back home in Nigeria, in those days, some ladies do, but they are ladies who hang around in hotels. I don't want to use the word. If you know, you know what I mean. The H people. Yes, they are the ones that smoke, and you see them in hotels and things like that. But I don't see them because you don't go to that area. But they're the people that we had the impression, the ladies that do that. So when I came here and I'm like, what? Openly, are they all H? I'm thinking, what's that? But as I stay here long, I knew that this is normal for them. And now, obviously, living in Nigeria, most ladies smoke, or some ladies smoke now. So going back to this lady, she was not outright diagnosed with the big C of the lung, but she was having symptoms, constant coughing, croaky voice all the time, constantly coughing. Now, I think I've mentioned something like that in my health one of my videos. Some of the signs and symptoms may be the same as other conditions. So when you have a particular symptom or even a couple of symptoms, don't assume, don't go tomorrow when you start coughing and start feeling croaky in your voice. Think, oh my God, the other day, Mami Fechi was talking, she talked about people coughing a lot and having a croaky voice. No. Everybody is different. That's why I always say, check it out. Check it out. That gave me a smile, ladies. That get round of us. Yes, those are the people in those days. I don't know anybody who is my age here, from Nigeria may identify with what I'm saying. They are the ladies that smoke back then. But now I think things have changed. So each time I see them smoking, I'm thinking, oh my God, they are those people, but until I started working in this country and I saw that my colleagues go out, they call it fag. They call it fag break. I'm going for a fag. You see them moving so quick. I'm going for a fag. Every 15 minutes, I'm going for a fag. I'm like, what is this fag? What is this all about? So that's their slang name for cigarettes. I'm going for a fag. That means they want to go and smoke. One of my spicy ladies, one of my daughters is in building. Spice it up with Onwadia. My spicy daughter, who sometimes is spoiled. But what will you do? When you have children like this, they get to a certain age, you leave them to get spoiled a little bit, provided they are married, because she's married. I'm allowing her to get spoiled in that way, and she knows what I mean. I'll stop it there. So you're very welcome, Spicy. Thank you for coming. So going back to this story of this lady with the big, with the cancer of this lungs, because she's never smoked. And according to her, she's never had, because Musisi, being a very good student, said that it can be active or passive smoking. Yes, because some people would say, I've never smoked. But meanwhile, when their colleagues are in the office or in the gathering smoking, there might be 3 of them smoking, and that person is in the middle of them. I'm late. No, my dear, that's the thing. I think a lot of people are late today because clock went back, and I forgot to announce it on my community that the live stream today will still be 3 p.m. However, the clock will be going back, so it would have been original 4 p.m. But so I think it's my fault for not announcing it. So most people did not come on time, but it's okay. We're not going to waste time today. We're just we've sang some songs and we're just getting a health update, and then maybe you sing a couple of more songs and we'll round it up. But thank you so much for coming. Yeah, not late at all. I think everybody is the same today because of the change, the clock going back. Yeah. And Chinwa is here. Chinwa TV. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you being in the house. Thank you. Just to recap for people who are coming now, I'm talking about a lady who was having symptoms of constant coughing, croaky voice, and at a point, she said, coughing out blood in her sputum. There's mixture of blood in that sputum, and she now started losing a little bit of weight, and then she wasn't sure what is going on with her. What I advise everyone, please, but when you start having any symptoms, please, whether you have money or not, borrow. Because if anything happens to you, people will bring out that money to come for their funeral, not your own. So even if you don't have, please borrow. Or ask somebody to, please, I'm not really feeling well. I want to go and check out what is going on with me. Sometimes when these things are checked on time and picked out on time, treating it will be easier. Life happens, even the best of humans. That's why knowledge is power. Ignorance is a deadly. Yes, ignorance is as deadly as disease. Very spot on, Bimbo. Oh, Coach Mary Ma, welcome to the house, Ma. Thank you so much. Yes, coming late and sending Sunday blessings. That's okay. Better to be late than never. I appreciate you in the house, Coach Merima. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I've welcomed everyone. So let me continue with this lady because this is very important, my lovely people. So she was having all these symptoms, and then it started with losing some weight. When you start losing weight, when you're not trying, not when you're like me, size 16, wanting to get to size 12. I know that I'm now doing it myself. But when you are not doing that, and suddenly, like I am now, suddenly my size 16 dresses, although some stop looking at me like a fat person now because I said I'm size 16 because I'm opening up to you people. Sometimes size 14 fits me, okay? Me and my spicy daughter. I think she's size 10. I'm meeting her there. Anyway, sometimes size 14 fits me as well. So don't look at me now as, hey, if you have size 16, now wow. Anyway, that's by the way. The important thing, as I said before, is not being slim, is being healthy. I can run up and down the stairs. I can go miles without feeling any pain on my knees. And that was not the case before. That was not the case when I even turned 50. I feel better now than I did 11 years ago. So the important thing is, how do you feel inside? How active are you? You know, that's the most important thing. If you have to carry a little bit of flesh in you, so be it. It's actually good. So don't aim for diet, aim for change of lifestyle. But before I digress, let's go back to the story. So because she never smoked, and according to her, she's never been around people who smoke. So she's not been an active smoker, and she has not been a passive smoker. So these two things in her head ruled her out of developing cancer of the lung or lungs, because it can be both lungs or it can be one. So when she was having all these symptoms, people who think that, oh, there must be something not quite right, can you go and check this out? It may actually be this or it may not be. But until you check it out, you will not know. Oh, no. How can you even be saying that? How can you even open your mouth to talk about me having cancer there when I've never smoked before? When I do this, look at me, how slim I am, because you were actually a slim lady. That's where I'm coming. I'm not saying that being slim is not good, though. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but let us not aim for slimness. Let us aim for healthiness, because they are two different things. Yeah. So she was even angry with the person that suggested, these your symptoms. I'm a medical practitioner. Why not? Let's go and check it. And it's in this country. That's what annoys me. If it's back home, you say, well, we have facilities here. We call it NHS, where you can go for your checkups. You don't pay a dime. So what is the problem with our people? What is the problem? Because you don't want for them to confirm that is this, and people will be saying, hey, don't you know that woman who is suffering from cancer? I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? What do you mean? People will body shame or talk shame people for anything. If somebody is saying, don't you know that woman who has cancer? How about you? Do you know what you're going to develop tomorrow? We are all carriers. We all have cancer cells in our system. It's how we treat ourselves that will make our body to resist it, not to allow it to keep growing until. And one thing dangerous about cancer is that it will start. You may even take it 20 years. Yes. So some people will say, well, I'm only in my 20s. I can just eat what I like. Maybe you're talking about it because you are now in your 60s. No. It can start very early and it will go on and on. By the time it might take up to 10 years, 20 years, yes. And by that time of you having those bad symptoms, it has spread. But when you start having those symptoms, you think this is not normal for me. For myself, now let me use myself as an example. I know my body, I know myself. If I start coughing in a peculiar way, and I start feeling tired, and I suddenly start losing weight, in as much as I would love to lose a little bit, maybe a stone or so, not much. I don't like being too scared anyway. And then, but I wasn't trying. I was eating my normal food, and every time I climb the scale, I've dropped 1 kg. Then another time I climb, I'm dropping another 5. Then, and I start feeling weak and tired. And I'll say, well, hey, thank God, this way that I've been wondering how to lose is coming off now. No, it's not normal weight loss. Check it out. It may not be anything, but for God's sake, check it out. A lot of people have delayed in checking things out, and that's what caused them problem, not the big C. As I said to you, I have a very close family member who had the big C in 2008, and because it was contained, the surgery was done, they didn't need chemo, they didn't need radiotherapy, and today they are healthy, running around doing their business. This is the reason why we must, I can't, in fact, if it means me talking about this in every of my sit down video on this channel, if it's only thing I achieve on this channel about this big C and how ignorant people can be, if it's the only thing I can achieve talking, I'll keep talking about it because it breaks my heart to hear a story of this lady. Let us continue with the story. So she said, no. And she was very mad at the friend for even suggesting that it may be the big C. Me, I don't drink. I've never smoked in my life. So the friend said, okay, sorry. And then when she became so tired that she could, and this weight loss was still going on. This lady is married. And I said, what did the husband do? Because husband like mine, you're entering that car and you're going to have that checked out. There's no two ways about it. What did the husband do? Say, oh no, I don't want her trouble. If she says no, she says no. Let us not be that kind of spouses. When your husband or your wife cannot help you, especially when there's something suspicious and you cannot trust them to say, whatever you call your name, I say by my husband, call ourselves mine, say mine, we are going to have this checked out. Thank God, but none of us is like that. I'll even be the first one to go and run in to check anything out. And I'll go and they say, no, it's nothing. I'm like, okay, good. And I'll go back to my house. So none of us are like that. And he is the same. If you say anything, it's not like one of these men. Men don't like going to check up or whatever. No, not my husband. He will be the one that will say, I don't like how this is feeling. I don't like how I'm feeling. What is happening there? He'll go and check it out. Do full blood test. And everything is normal. We continue until another time. If there's any need, just check it out. What does it cost our people to check things out? And they'll tell you, no, I don't want them to say that I have this big CO, and people will start looking at me somehow. Hey, who is the brother of ignorance or sister of ignorance? Because I think they must have a brother and sister. This is the height of ignorance. When people will think that if they're diagnosed with the big C, people will start looking at them somehow. People will start talking about them somehow. Does the person know tomorrow? Does the person know what they're going to be diagnosed with tomorrow? Please, let us stop. This has claimed a lot of lives because of this kind of attitude. Doris Idahosa, you're welcome, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you in the house. We are creating health awareness today. I've already sang and danced a little bit. I'm so tired today because we've been at the airport early this morning. And I'm just talking about creating health awareness, and then maybe sing again, and then we can round it off for today. So what I'm talking about, follow me on this story. Yeah, those of you who are following already, to recap for somebody who is coming in now, like Mrs. Idahosa, I'm talking about a lady who had symptoms, and that symptoms was suggesting lung cancer. But because she never smoked, and she claimed that she had never been around people who ever smoked, that it cannot be that. And she's a child of God. It's not her portion. She was encouraged to go for the test. She did not. Anyway, so when it really gets bad, and the husband was like, I've been telling you, let's go and check this out, and you refuse. And eventually, when she started getting weak, she now agreed to go and check it out. And guess what? I'm not even smiling now because this is where it gets so emotional. Young person, only in her 30s. This cancer is no respecter of person. It can happen to anyone. It can happen to anyone. So let us, it's not our mate. Cancer is nobody's mate. You don't joke with it. When you have any unusual symptom, please check it out. 9 out of 10 times, it may not be enough. It may not be anything. Very true. We come from a culture where we go to hospital only when we are already sick. Meanwhile, preventative health will save us. We have to learn the best ways to stay healthy. Do regular. It could not have been said better. This is what the bell I'm ringing on. That's why I'm happy about this health channel. We're going to be talking about it, even if you think you've heard it before. There's one pastor. He comes to church. He will preach the same thing. Next Sunday, he mounts the pulpit. He's preaching the same thing. The third Sunday, he mounts the pulpit. He's saying the same thing he said 3 weeks ago. And somebody said, "But Pastor, don't you have any more sermon? Don't you have anything else to say?" He said, "Yes, I don't have for now. Because the one I've been saying for the past 3 weeks, nobody has done anything. So I'll keep saying it." That's just a bit of joke, but it's true. Let us keep talking about it. Just like talking about family and children and raising up children, marriage and all the rest of it. We cannot talk enough about it. We may have 100 channels talking about it. Fine. We have to continue because a lot of things are happening in families. But today we're not talking about families. Let's concentrate on this story. So by the time she now went, they have to, in fact, when they looked at her, they knew there's something nasty going on. They went and did the appropriate investigation that they normally do to check out the lungs, CT scan, ultrasound, whatever scan they need to do, chest x-ray, and her lungs were riddled with cancer. Assuming she went earlier, I'm not saying that if she had gone earlier, it may be, but I don't know. But it would have been at least contained. It was even spreading. She was still walking around, but the big C in her lungs were spreading. That is what we call metastasis. In medical terms, it has started to metastasize. Metastasize, yeah. Metastasis, that's what it's called. It's starting to spread. That's the thing about big C. It does not wait for you. It's not something like, wait, let's see how it's going to happen. It doesn't wait for you. If you keep having the symptoms and not doing anything and keep feeding yourself with what you normally do, you have not changed anything. You have not changed your lifestyle. You have not changed your exercise regime. You have not changed anything. You continue doing, even some people, after they've been diagnosed, they know that they're now diagnosed with the big C. They continue what they're doing before. How can you be doing what you're doing before and expecting a different result? No. You're going to expect the same result or worse result. It's as simple as that. This lady, as we speak, she's still alive, but you know how they do it in this country. I'm sure maybe they do that in Europe as well, or in Brazil, where you are, my spicy lady. The doctors will come and look at you. They will do the investigations. Based on the result of the investigation, they will come around and casually tell you, this has spread. You only have about 3 weeks or 3 months to live. I'm sorry. They will walk out. It's none of their business. And they will be very blunt with you. It's not home, back home, when they'll be hiding. Maybe they'll tell your relation and say, relation, please don't tell him or her. Don't mention it to them. Let us just be managing until they pass away. Here, you are involved. In fact, they won't tell your relative until they've told you. That's how it is there. There's nothing like they're not emotionally fragile to receive the news. You have to be by force. You have to be emotionally fragile to receive that news. That's why we have to look after ourselves. That's why we don't have to mess about. Because when it comes to giving you that diagnosis and giving you the prognosis, they'll give it to you. Wow. Whether you're able to handle it or not. If you're not able to handle it, the next thing they will do to support you is to get a therapist, Macmillan nurse, or something like that to help you get to come to terms with this news. And they're out of your bedside. So that's why we have to do it ourselves. We have to look after ourselves, because it's not that they don't show, they don't care. I won't use the word they don't care, because I'm in that profession. I will not say that they don't care, but they have about 1,000 and how many others to visit on their ward round. They want to finish with you and get to the next patient. So be your own doctor. Same here. All my life I've heard Prevention is better than cure. Yes, prevention is always better than cure. Yeah, I have heard this all our lives. People, we have heard it sung like a song in my ears. Even before I started being in medical, I hear that all the time. Prevention is always better. Please, I know there's not a lot of us here today, but please, you can pass this information to your family members. People will say that they don't have money to go for checkup or to go and do blood test or investigation or scan. There are people who even, when they ask from their people, the people don't have. But as soon as that person buy, they have a uniform for the family. And they'll be wondering, how about souvenir now? People can't just come and don't go with souvenir. I'm not talking about wedding here. I'm not talking about wedding. Money for souvenir will be out. Is that kind of coffin that you're going to buy for this man or this woman? She deserves better coffin than that. They didn't have money. Please, let us do it ourselves. It's not even worth it. I've experienced their bluntness and wonder, wow, yes, they're very blunt. You know what? We form too busy, and religion also has a part to play. Nah, my dear, leave religion now. If I go into that one, that will be another live stream. That will be another live stream. What those people are doing, and when they are sick, you see them here in London. Go to hospitals in London here, they're all over there. So leave that one for now. Let's leave the religion matter, because that one is a different story altogether. Thanks for this reminder, sis. We have to continue raising, yes, awareness. I celebrate all you do. Oh, thank you, Coach Mary Ma. Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. I appreciate. You know, when I see people in an older age like us mingling with these little young ones like Spicy, Rose, where are they? Bimbo and all the rest of them. They make us sleep, don't they? Coach Mary Ma, don't you feel that when you're among these ones that are old enough to be your daughters? In fact, some of them, let me shock you. My first son just turned 37. How many of you are up to 37 here? Raise up your hand. Without you, Spicy, because I know you're old, but you're still old enough to be my daughter. And my youngest is in his mid to later part of 20s. Yes. So do you people make me feel? The other day we are doing Freaky Friday. Hey, Spicy lady, I'm digressing now. Let me not digress. Let's talk about this lady. So you people make us feel that way, and I love it. I love it. That's why I'm happy that I was able to create this health channel separately. Spicy, before you came in, I gave an announcement that this channel is exactly 2 months, and it's already hit the 1K plus, and it has hit the 4K watch hour. So it's in the process of getting monetized. And the day that the monetization party will be, you're going to be the chair lady. I've told you now. And Rose will be your assistant chair lady. So I'm giving you your roles now. So once it's monetized, sometime in November, we have our party. I did not do that in my other channel, but this time, I didn't know any of you. I didn't even know anything like monetization party. But this time around, I do. So you're ready. The chair lady for that day is here. And Rose, the co-chair, the assistant, is also here. And I'll find others. Like, where is Cheke? Cheke is not here. She's going to be part of the chair ladies that day as well. Cheke is not here today. She would have come up to sing with me. So since none of you want to come and sing with me, I dropped the link before, but we're going to be rounding up. So it's okay. Maybe another time. Congratulations. I'm happy. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And I was also saying that, I don't know where they all came from. I'm just saying, let them all come back and be watching this health channel, because we'll have a lot. And I'm going to be making all the videos on this channel very, very short, so that I'll go straight to the point. If it means making it part 1, 2, 3, I'll do. Let's just get something and get out. I'm not going to make it like 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes videos. No, maximum will be 6 to 8 minutes. Straight to the point. Next time we go on, I will keep, even if you hear me repeating what I've said before, it's because something has come up that we need to talk about that again. Health issue, we are going to continue. We're not going to stop, because people don't hear. Wow, congratulations, ma. Thank you, Mrs. Idahosa. Thank you, ma. Yes, so, yes, you are doing an awesome job. Oh, thank you, Coach Mary Ma. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Rose, we have a party to, yes. So tell Cheke she's not here. So I've got chair ladies, co-chair ladies, Who else? I think Glory's Reality will be one of them as well. So we've got 4 of you now. I'll see others who will join. Cheke will be our financial. Yes, she'll be using her bottle to knock the out. I'm looking forward to that. It will be fun. I'm going to do it on a Friday when I don't work. It won't be on a Sunday. It'll be on a Friday afternoon, late afternoon. Yeah. So we'll see when it will be suitable to do that in November. Once I hear from them, because the channel is on the, when they say to you, you do the first one, you do the second one. I'm on the third one now, that when they're saying that they're reviewing or something. So let's see what happens over the next week, whether they're going to come back to me. Yes. So that's that. And what was I saying? Yes, I think I'm already rounded that story of that unfortunate incident. So when she's now diagnosed, after saying that it's not her portion, after saying that she's never smoked before, it cannot be that. Why would I have that? I see if there's any particular person that has that. I think this cancer awareness, I'm going to create a lot more on this channel, because our people shy away from this big C. Why will you be ashamed of this word C? Why will you be ashamed? There are a number of people that it affects on a daily basis. We women, most of us here are women. I don't know whether Moses is still here, but we women, we have more organs than men. Do you know that? Yes, we have more organs than men. That's why more women are diagnosed than men. Yes, Friday is good. Yes, I'm going to arrange on a Friday. It won't be on a Sunday. Congratulations to you, ma. Cynthia, thank you so much. Thank you. And the best people for the job. Coach Merriman, you know them very well. Once I have them that day, I'll just be there looking and they will take over the stage. Next week we'll be monitored. Yes, so by next week, hopefully, it will be done. And then we'll see the best Friday in November to do it. Yeah, it will be nice to do that. And then we can do more catch up, more health talk. That day will be more health talk. Because each time I come on live on this live stream, it's going to be health talk, because our people are perishing. But before I said due to lack of knowledge, but now I think it's due to ignorance, because it's no more knowledge, but people have the knowledge, but they're so ignorant. And you wonder, why are you joking with your health? Why are you playing with your health? If you're still in front of the camera, I will not leave. I thought you've gone, Musisi. I was talking about this big C, that we women, we have more organs. Yeah, we have the womb, we have the womb is the uterus, we have the cervix, we have the breast. Although, who knows here that men can have breast cancer? Do you know that? Yes, men can have breast cancer. Not as common as women, but they can. I've seen at least 2 or few men diagnosed with breast cancer and they actually had a surgery. Yes, they can, but it's not common. The one that is common for men is the prostate, and the one that is common for women is the breast. And a lot of women, at the moment, a lot of women are being diagnosed with breast cancer. And it's no longer what they say to us, try and press, and if you can find any lump, lie down, do it that way. Some people don't even notice any lump, and they still get it by when they go up for mammogram. You may be pressing, and if it's deep-seated lump, you cannot feel it. That's why it's important to go on check yourself, do the mammogram. Yes, do the lump thing check. That's the way you are encouraged to do it. However, some of them are being diagnosed through mammogram, not that they noticed it. Yeah. Thank you, Gift. Gift, you're still here. Thank you so much. And Bimbo, yes, thank you. Your time will come, Bimbo. Don't worry. Anytime I see you on any live from anywhere, I'm going to be telling them, please connect with Musisi. Musisi, I'll still be on your almost daily WH, and I'll still be there. If I win anything, I'll say donate to Bimbo. Now you met Bimbo, I'll say donate to Bimbo. That way we can build her up. Yeah, you get there before you know it. Let's just support Bimbo. When I heard her say that she's been here nearly a year, and she's still, I think, about 500 or below, I'm like, no, we can't leave you there. You can't be there after 1 year, still under 1K. No, we have to do something. So please, everyone here, Bimbo is the one for today. I don't normally do this on my live stream, as you all know. I don't normally shout, say go and connect or go and do this, but please, after the live stream, connect with Bimbo, give her all you have. Let us work her up. She can't be under 1K and she's about 1 year already on YouTube. You can't leave her. You can't leave it. Like, we're all family now. When one family is up there, we have to drag the other person up to join. Yeah, that's the spirit. So Musisi is your, yeah. So make sure that when you connect with him, put your bell on so you know whenever he's doing, and people who will come on that live will also connect with you, and that's how we do it. Okay. What did Musisi say? I've heard it. What have you heard? Health and wellness. Oh, Maggie Space. Maggie Space, you're welcome. So Maggie Space is another one. I think she's hit. No, she's just about hitting her 1K, but it's her WH. I'm supporting her on that one as well, without her knowing anyway. But I just only mentioned it one day. I pick interest in people and just support them with their WH without saying anything. But I have to tell her recently that I'm doing that, and I've noticed that she made a mistake. Listen, my people, Maggie went and she was building her watch hour, her playlist, and she went and took somebody else's 3 hours video and put in hers. And I was running it. I'm thinking, who is this person? This is not Maggie's video. What is this video doing here? So I had to call her attention, and she removed it. This is how we look after each other. Sometimes I do this thing without telling people that I'm doing it. If I think that they need that support, I just give it. It doesn't take anything away from me. Sometimes my husband will see some of our old gadgets running. He'll be like, who are you helping this time? I'm like, I'm just glancing at 37. What is 37? What do you mean by 37, my dear? Glancing at 37. Bimbo, what do you mean? Yes, I didn't even know. Yes, that's how I do it. I just do it. When I did with Rose and Glory, I think it's Rose, I just picked interest on this Rose. This Rose, I'm going to see her one day. I just love her. I say, daughter, all of you anyway, but I just picked interest on Rose. She didn't know I was running her playlist. I just picked interest and was running it back to back. When I start, I just go for it. I don't know about the bills, whether it's accumulating my electricity, but it doesn't matter. Money is not everything. It doesn't matter. And my husband don't mind. Once he sees the gadgets running, he say, yeah, who are you helping this time? And he will laugh about it. He doesn't mind. That's why when you marry somebody that you understand each other, you can imagine some men will say, what is this? You have reached your this thing. Why is that machine on? Why is that one on? Don't you know that it's electricity bill, this and that? But no, he knows I'm helping people and he doesn't mind. And he just encourages me to do so. And that's it. That's it. When you marry your own husband, I'm not talking about family channel today. So let me stop that, because my family is very important to me. Health is very important to me. Which one am I going to do? But let's concentrate on health today. Let's talk about family next time. So, I celebrate your channel. Chai, yes, 2 months. I opened it on the 27th of August. Yeah, and on the 27th of October, I got their thing saying, you can now, you've reached, you can now apply. Thanks to all the people who are helping that I know, and those who are helping behind the scenes. I have 4 sons, grown-up sons. They were all helping as well. So, and I have some sisters who are abroad. When you have people abroad, spice it up with Onwadia. She's one of them. She was helping as well. So people were just helping. So, and it's difficult to get to that 4K. Very difficult. If I tell you the number of people that were helping, still, it took up to this 2 months. But yeah, we did it. So your own will be done as well, Bimbo. Don't worry. Just keep connecting to these people and keep coming on LS of people and keep making yourself known. Because you may be like me. In my other channel, I didn't know anybody for 6 months. So when I said that my channel was monetized after 1 year, I would say it's after 6 months, because for the first 6 months, I was just there doing what I like, here, this, there. Thumbnail. What is thumbnail? I just put my picture there and upload the video. The waka go. I didn't know anything about this things until after 6 months, and I met this lovely lady, and then the rest became history. So that is how it is. If you don't know, you don't know. Nati Slim is in the building, and there's no Ifechi family without Nati Slim. Nati Slim is among Musisi Kizito clan. That's where we all met. And this new channel, Ifechi Health and Wellness. She's also here supporting me whenever she can. Natty Slim is in New York. Natty, you're very welcome. She's also very supportive. In my other channel, she helped with my PL as well, even though she needed her own built up at that time, but she was helping me to run my own as well. That's what you call love. Yeah. So, mommy, same thing with my husband. He will ask me which people am I playing their videos today. We will laugh about it, and I continue doing my thing. That's it. Because he knows, he understood it, that we are here to help each other. And he knew people who are helping me. He knew when I will call Musisi will put me on a video call, and I will have no clue what Musisi is saying. I say, "Man, please, come and listen to him. See if you can understand." And Musisi will be very calm. He said, "No, it's okay, take your time." And I'm panicking and in a hurry. He said, No. I'm still here. Do this, do that. Musisi, your wife, your wife will be a very lucky woman. Very calm, and we can connect and be, yes, please. Natty will connect with you and you'll be good friends. Yes, Natty is just Natty. She just that laid back attitude. Nothing is too much hassle for Natty. She just does her own thing and goes. I just love her personality. Yes, please connect with her after. You people should remember me. Okay, gift. What do you need? What do you need? Because as I say, mine is rich now. At the moment, I'm helping Maggie Space. I'm helping somebody called Obidia. I don't know whether she has reached or not. Maybe I'm still playing her without. I didn't even tell her. But maybe if she had reached, I have to check. If she has reached, I'll stop. Some of these people, they don't even know that I'm doing this for them. So what do you need, gift? Let me know. Let us know. That's what we call family. That's what I love about this YouTube. Never mind the money that counts maybe every other month or every 3 months. That's not the point for me. Anyway, the money is all well and good. I have charity that I have 2 charities that we're supporting. So the money is all well and good to support those charities. Not that I am not, being this thing here. I'm not a money. Myself and my husband, we need money. No, who doesn't need money? But it's not a do or die affair that I have to. Because I haven't got, YouTube didn't pay me this one. Why will I supercharge somebody? Why will I do this? No, it doesn't matter. It's only money. My husband always says, if it's something, Obidia, yes, Obidia, yeah, I run her. I don't know whether she needs it or not, but I think she does. Gift or not, what did you say you need? You say people should remember you. Say what you need. Remember you about what? Which one? Samusisi, I will connect to you later. Yes, please do. There's no Ifechi family. There's no Ifechi Health and Wellness without Musisi. He's been very helpful, very, very supportive. Sometimes you go on his channel, you wonder, what is he doing today? And he just there dancing. and we put the dancing emoji and dance with him. Blood pressure, over. So sometimes it's just, God bless you for helping. Health and fitness, that's fine. If you need my help, just DM me. My DM is Atifechi Family. Okay? I'm just here to have fun and connect with people and discuss these things to help people and to help myself. I benefit a lot from you younger ones. Sometimes some of the things, sometimes I go on people's live streams without them knowing that I'm there, and I don't comment, I don't say anything, I don't type anything, I don't say hello. I just listen. And I have my book down. If there's something I think that is not quite right, I'll take it now. It will be part of my next upload, either the family or this one. How is your WH? Myself and Natty, it's all done. That's what I'm saying. Okay, you weren't here when I was announcing it. The 1K is done about, in fact, that one hit 1K about 6 weeks after I opened it, and the WH just hit the WH on Friday. So I done the first 2, whatever, and I'm waiting for the number 3 now. So hopefully by end of next week or so, I'll hear from them. So I'm all good. I'm all good with the second channel. It's just putting things out there, and then we'll continue to have fun as we do. while giving the information, we're having fun. That's the whole idea. That's why health channels know the fast blow. Yeah, but that's fine. At the end of the day, you see, the one that blow is all those ones that are talking about people bashing each other, telling each other off and stuff like that. That's their niche. I'm not condemning that. But what I'm doing, yes, even the family channel, sometimes people don't benefit, or sorry, don't want to know. But we'll just keep giving that information because that's something that we love. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. But when the YT algorithm remembers you one day, you think, wow, it doesn't blow. Like my last video on my health channel I did on Thursday, that video has already hit 1 point something K because one of the popular YouTubers found that video helpful and shared it in her community. The one before then is still on 145 or 150 views, but that one is 1 point something K because that YouTuber, I just got a notification, so and so shared your video. I didn't ask. I watch her as well, but I was surprised to see that. And I replied her and said, thank you for sharing my video. That meant that that video is on 1K something views, was only uploaded on Thursday. So you see, we'll just keep doing what we are doing, just being good to people as much as you can. And it may just be somebody like that, just sharing me out that made that video to go viral, for sort of viral in my own eyes, because to get 1K plus normal views within 2 days, it's not normal for my channel. So it can be, you just do what we love doing and leave the rest. Have an open mind, be good to people, spread love and not hate. And the rest, just leave the rest to God. Yeah? The health videos are very short in general. How do you mean, Natty? You mean that I'll be making them short? Can you explain what you mean by that short in general? If what you mean is that my videos are short in general, the health videos, the reason I'm doing that for now, obviously, going to continue, but the way why I'm doing them only 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes is because the channel is not monetized. And I just want people to get what they want from it and go. And now that it's about to be monetized, we can do a little bit longer, but not more than 8 minutes. Not more than 8 minutes. If it means doing part 1 and 2, I'll do that. Because I've noticed that people watch fully and watch better when it's a shorter video, because we're all so busy. Maggie Space, thank you. Congratulations, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I hope I've not missed anybody. Musisi, she has already succeeded. The hair videos are okay. So if that's what you mean, Natty, that they're short in general, do you mean that I've been doing them short? You should just explain. If that's what you mean, that's fine. If not, explain. Donovan Hola. This is a new name. Musisi, did you bring him? Or is it somebody that just came? How did you find me, Donovan? Or do I have you? I think that name rings a little bit of bell. Am I right? Are you new? If you're new, can you watch one? Yes, okay. Okay, I will do. Just make sure you watch my normal video. Leave me a comment and I'll check you out. Okay, gift, you need WH, don't worry. Okay, then that's fine. I'll start helping you tonight. Yeah, I have a gadget that is not in use at the moment. I'll start helping you tonight. So yeah, don't just drop me, watch my normal video, leave me a nice comment and I'll check you out. Okay, it's good to be good. Oh, you see that? Yes, it's good to be good. It does not cost us anything, honestly, because you don't even know where you will meet people or where people will meet you, or it may not even be you, it may be your children. Let me tell you a little bit of a story. My third son, he likes traveling. One day he was in Mexico and he met somebody, and just the surname, that person was looking at him thinking, this name sounds familiar. Where are you from? Because even though he was born here, all my children, even though they were all born here, when you ask them, where are you from? They'll tell you that they're from Nigeria. Sorry, it's getting dark now. You see, when the clock changes, I go from one thing to the other. That's how I am. When the clock changes here in UK, like it did this morning, it's now what time? And it's already dark. So I have to put the light on. This is the back garden over there. So I left the door open a little bit before because it was hot, but now it's getting dark. That's UK for you. What was I saying? Check. This one, Ifechi. You go from one thing to the other. I was about to tell you a story. Remind me. Old age is coming. Never mind that I'm here laughing and joking with people. Tell me, remind me what I was saying. I was going to tell you a story. Yes, the story. I remember now about my son. Yeah, and the person when he saw the son and they said, "Are you so and so son, or do you know so and so?" Say, "Yes, that's my dad." Like, oh, right. Well, when we are in Scotland, that time you people were so young, he actually grabbed him tight. How are your parents? And whatever he needed in that area was in Mexico because he loves traveling. He got it. Why? Just because of one act of goodness that we did for this person many years ago. We have forgotten about it, but that person did not forget. We did not get anything, because when we are doing it, that person wasn't able to do anything for us. When you are blessing people because you want them to bless you back, that's not a blessing. That's no joy in that kind of blessing. I'm not saying don't bless people who will bless you back, but I'm just saying we did it at the time and forgot about it and moved on. Because when we are in Scotland, a lot of people just come. We don't have a lot of many black people in the 80s in Scotland. So when they come and you see any black person, you grab them during Christmas and New Year. Can we come? I say to them, please come. Our house will be full. Our children were so young. So they were used to us having full house during Christmas because some of them are students. They have nowhere to go. We ask them to come. The more, the merrier. With that act of kindness, that person did not have to return that love to us. We have even forgotten because we did it to many people. But our son got it. Assuming when we met that person, we are just one of those horrible couples and we are just so and so. And then when he sees that name and even asks him whether he's there, saying, the person will just sigh and go, or not, won't even bother asking because they were horrible to me, or they may even want to do something bad to that your child, or not help him. But he got that help without asking. The name spoke. The name spoke. So let us bear that in mind when we see people. If we are able to help, don't help. Just help. Whether they return back to you or not, it doesn't matter. Your reward will come from God. About your son. Yes, Natty, I remembered. I remembered, Natty. Thank you. I'll connect to you too, ma. Oh, don't you have this one, Rose? Okay, you're talking about A to Z. Okay. I was wondering because we are both connected here. Yeah, please do that. Please. Anybody you see here are if I health and fitness, bimbo, there are people I just met new, but those of you, gifts and all the rest of you, we are all connected already. Quite informative post. Oh, sis, you're still here. Yeah, so that's what happened with so it just, if you can, if it's not in your nature, it's not in your nature. What I do or what we do, I'm not expecting everybody to be the same. If it's not in you, it's not in you. But if you can, just do whatever you can for people because you don't know who will benefit from that your goodness one day. Yeah. Thank you so much, sis. I didn't know you're still in the background, still here. That's my immediate senior sister. I think Natty and the rest of you who are here regular will know her by now, Edith. Thank you so much, sis. So that's I've told you about this lady with this big C, and I've now told you about just being good and looking after our health. Please let us continue to do what we can. If we have any symptom, please don't ignore it. Just check it out. It may not be anything, but not checking it out is not an option. Let us check things out. If it caught early, the big C, I've emphasized that again, if it's caught early and is contained, it can be removed through surgery. They can do a direct treatment to kill that cell, to destroy this thing there, and you'll be fine. You may not even need anything more invasive. But if you leave it, it's not going to get better. It's going to spread and cause more problem. So let us bear that in the back of our minds. No, it's not. No, Spicy. It's not my sister that is here with me. This my sister Edith is the immediate senior to me. The one that is here with me, who actually left this morning. She was only here for a week. She left this morning. That's why we went to the airport. She's our immediate, most senior sister. But this sister is one in America. So she's not the one that is here. She's asking whether you're enjoying your stay with her mom here in UK. No, she's not the one. She has been to UK from America, but she's not the one. The one that visited is in Nigeria. Yeah. She's in Nigeria. Yeah, I have few sisters. In one of the questions, I asked people to ask us questions. So I did a sit-down video with my sister. And one of the questions was, I think it was from Rose. I think it's from Rose saying that she's the only girl and she has not got a sister. What does it feel like to have a sister? So we answered that question nicely because I'm blessed to have five sisters, although one is late, but I'm blessed to have 5 sisters, and it's brilliant, wonderful. We thank God. So yes, she's not the one. So my lovely people, I think we'll call it a day. I was what I told, look at it, an hour has turned to 2, but it's okay. It's okay because sometimes you plan to do something and then things will happen and you need to go on and discuss it. So I needed to discuss this woman's story with us, just to know that we have to do more to look after our general health. It may not be the big C. It may be any other type of medical condition. People go through a lot. I don't understand why our people shy away from medical condition. I know that there's this saying that our bodies are not, we're not supposed to be ill, actually. We can heal our body, or we can keep our body healthy by change of lifestyle, by what we eat. But unfortunately, it's not always the case. So we develop something. It doesn't have to be the big C. It can be any kind of medical condition. It can be high blood pressure. It can be high blood sugar. People are walking around with high blood sugar. And when they have hyperglycemia and they collapse on the street, they will start looking for their village people. No village person. You have to look after your health. It's not everything. People will have stroke. One man said that he has stroke. He said, yes, I know who gave me this stroke. Excuse me? So ignorance can be a big problem. Everything is pointed to somebody. You did not check your blood pressure. You are going with blood pressure of 200 over 140 or whatever, and then you collapse with stroke, and then you're pointing finger at your uncle or even your brother. How? What kind of nonsense is that? You have been amazing, Mommy. Thank you so much for this information and encouragement to look after our health. Yes, my dear, we'll keep talking about this. I know that some of these kind of information don't carry too much view because we're not gossiping or telling each other off. But it's okay for the few of you who are here and few people who will be listening to the videos that I'm going to be putting off. And then we're sharing ideas with each other. And for the amount of IG I get from people asking some questions, that's enough for me. If it's only 1 or 2 people that benefited, that's a lot. We just have to be creating the awareness, doing what we can. Some people will look at you and say, hi, I'm only in my 30s or 20s. You're saying this because you are older. I'm like, you have to be look at that 20s, 30s and get up to that age by looking after yourself. If you don't, you may not get to that age you're talking about. So you have to start early. Those of you who have young children, start early. Because my experience showed me that if you start early for children, not to give them, not to add extra sugar in their cereals, they get used to it. Yes. But if you start adding sugar to their cereals, their taste bud gets used to that sugar and they'll be craving for it. But if you start on time not to add, because sugar is a killer for children's teeth as well and other things for young children, start on time not to add, normal sugar on your children's cereal and stuff like that. And trust me, they will grow up not knowing any different. And if they taste anything that is too sugary, they'll be like, yuck, I don't like this, because they're not used to that kind of sugary things. Try it. Those of you who have young children. Some of the things I say here, some of the mistakes I made as a mother myself. So I'm use that sometimes, to talk generally. So others don't make that mistake. You see? what was really a good time here. Oh, health and fitness. Thank you so much. Health and fitness A to Z. Thank you so much. We are both doing health and fitness things, and I really love the fact that you connected with each other recently. Thank you, everyone here. I'm going to stop it here. But this live stream, as you know, will not be complete. We can't stop unless we sing a song, and that song will be the one that we're going to stand up and dance. And as we are dancing that song, I'll say goodbye to everyone, but we have to sing and dance. And then we'll call it a day, unless anybody has any question, because Bimbo asked a nice question before. Yeah, for those of you who came later on, we are talking about juicing. Some people say that they do juicing. That means that they grind their fruits or vegetables or whatever. They grind them and then they will use sieve or whatever they use, and then just have the juice and throw away the other one. They call it chaff. It's not actually chaff. To me, that's the main thing in that fruit, is those ones you are throwing away, because they give you fiber. So what I do, I think I talked about this initially. What I do is I grind everything, including raw broccoli. And I put carrot. Carrot makes it to be a little bit sweet. These are very good. Carrot is very good for you, for your sight and stuff like that. And I grind everything and I drink everything. I don't juice it, because juicing it is wasting time. Yes, you can substitute sugar with dates. Yeah, I still find that dates very sweet, but yes, that's fine. You can do that, but refined white sugar, no. If you can, please run away from refined white sugar. Right. Which one do we sing, my people? Let's just sing a song as we round up. My 1 hour has turned to 2 hours, but it's all good. At least we have been able to do some health awareness. We are able to go up and take that country, to possess that land from Jordan to the sea. Though the giants may be on their way to hinder, God will surely give us victory. Victory, I say, move on to the righteous side. Move on to the right, I say, move on to the righteous side with God. We are able to go up and take that country, to possess the land from Jordan to the sea. Though the giants may be on their way to hinder, God will surely give us victory. Victory, I say, move on to the righteous. I say, move on. I say, move on to the righteous side with God. Yeah, people are dancing and clapping with me. Good. Tomorrow we are ending October, and we thank God that each and every one of us that saw the 1st of October, that we are here. We are waiting for this tract on the celebration. Yes, Musisi, you're going to be a chairman as well. We have chair ladies. You'll be a chairman. You're going to be a speaker that day. You're going to speak that day, Musisi. So yes, you're waiting for the tracks on the celebration. Yes, we are going to, provided the YouTube don't, I'm able to do things here now, sing just this song, and they're not bothering, because I'm not monetized. By the time I do that live stream, it will be a monetized channel. So we have to be careful what we play, or they will, you know what YouTube is like. So we thank God that we are able to see the end of this month. It's not easy. It's not easy, and not everybody that saw the 1st of October is still here today. Be lifted high, be lifted high. Oh Lord, be lifted high, for you are worthy, righteous and majesty. Oh Lord, be lifted high. Musisi, what do you mean my dancing style? Don't you like it? You want to come? You want to me to dance like you are dancing? You dance in your in your live stream. Say your dancing style. Now, explain yourself. What do you mean by my dancing style? Don't you like it? You will dance like the Igbo. Okay, you know the Igbo dance. That day, yes, I'm going to dance like the Igbo. So when the Igbos dance, yeah, if you dance without shaking your bum a little bit like this, then you have not really danced properly. So wait for that one. Wait for the shaking of bum dance on the monetization party. Not today. Today is not the shaking bum day, but that day there will be some of that going on. You know what I mean? When you do such a nice, you will break your back. Now, I don't want to break my back, Sissy, please. I'm not your age. I don't want to break my back. Yeah, you shake the behind. Yes, that's right. That's right. That will come on the party day. Today is not the day. So today is just for us to round up with a song and then thank God. And we are praying into the month of November. The month of November starts on Tuesday. Tuesday will be the 1st of November. And we are praying, we're thanking God for ending this month of October. And we are praying in the month of November, which will be on Tuesday, the 1st of November. And we thank God for what he has done for us and what he will continue to do. And all of us will see the end of this year. All of us will celebrate it. Those who are going to travel, we're not traveling this year. We traveled last Christmas. This year, we're not traveling. But those who are going to be traveling, we cover everybody in the blood of Jesus. Everything that we're going to be doing around this time, we pray that God will be with each and every one of us. I'm standing on the rock. I'm standing on the rock. I'm standing on the rock. Jesus is the rock. I'm standing on the rock. I'm standing on the rock. I'm standing on the rock. Jesus is the rock. I dey dance, I dey dance, I dey dance. They say wetin dey make you dance. Now him I tell them say, Jesus is the rock. I dey dance, I dey dance, I dey dance. They say wetin dey make you dance. Now him I tell them say, Jesus is the rock. I'm standing on the rock. I'm standing on the rock. Yes, I'm standing on the rock. Jesus is the rock. I dey laugh, I dey laugh, I dey laugh. I'm always laughing. I laugh, I dey laugh, I dey laugh. They say wetin dey make you laugh. Now him I tell them say, Jesus is the rock. I dey walk, I dey walk, I dey walk. They say wetin dey make you walk. Now him I tell them say, Jesus is the rock. I'm standing on the rock. I'm standing on the rock. I'm standing on the rock. Jesus is the rock. Right, and on this note, we are going to call it a day. And I ask that God be with each and every one of you, grant you a great week. And in 2 weeks' time, we are all going to meet. I don't know whether it will be on this channel or whether it will be on the family channel, but I'm going to announce it. But I'm going to keep the live stream going every other week. Maybe I'll do it 1 week, one here and one there. That's twice a month for now. That's all I can manage. I won't be able to do every Sunday, but every other Sunday. In 2 weeks' time, we'll be well into the month of November. We are going to praise God for the month of November. And I will let you know if there's any health issue that we need to discuss, it will be on this channel, on that live stream. If there's any family issue that's come up that we need to talk about, it will be on another channel. But I will announce it. Thank you so much. My sister Edith, my spicy lady, Rose, Mrs. Zahosa, Musisi Kizito. I don't know who else is in the building. Thank you, those who are here and those who are already left. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Because if I had come on live and there's none of you here, I'll be speaking to myself. But you all have made it worthwhile. You have all blessed this live stream, and I really appreciate you all. Bimbo Akinsanya, yeah, Musisi, I've mentioned your name, and whoever else is here that have not seen or mentioned their name, Natty Slim, and those who are behind the scenes, I thank you all for being part of this live stream, and I wish you all the best for this week that we're entering. Goodbye and God bless. Bye, everyone.